Hey guys, and welcome to White Butterfly 1111. This is the energy forecast or the update for the 20th of October to the 26th of October. So, the overall energy we've got then is these three cards. And these cards are telling me that for us to be able to, we overthink a lot of things, okay? So there's a lot I can see happening this week, a bit of topsy-turvy and things like that. Some good days, some like not so good days, I suppose you could say, or high vibe days to lower vibe, whatever way you want to take that. But the overall energy, what I'm feeling is that for you to be able to, or for us as a collective, to be able to come into unity, I'm feeling that you need to find a group of people who resonate with you. And that can change. I'm just going to tell you that now. That can change from day to, or week to week, or month to month, or whatever it may be. You may resonate with people or a certain group for a while, and that can also change. And I think this is what you're being asked at the minute is like, if you even are in a certain group of people at the moment, are they the right group for you at the moment? Because people's frequencies and their vibrations change all the time. So don't overthink basically the things that you believe to be true for yourself. Don't overthink it. If you have a certain belief, stick with it. So it's basically the overall energy is for you to be able to evolve and grow. Sometimes we have to release the things or let go of the things in the past that like basically can only get us to a certain level. That's what you're being asked to do. Overall energy for this week. So Monday the 20th. These are the cards. So we got a change of the wind and a broken heart. But what I'm seeing from this is that, especially with that overall energy, is like it can be upsetting and it can be hard to sort of like release or let go of the people or the places or whatever you've been so used to. It can be hard, and it's like you need to honor that within yourself. You need to honor that like things change. It's like that change in the wind is like things are changing for the better for humanity. It's just that like if you keep staying in the old paradigms, shall we say, the old earth, it's going to be harder for you. So sometimes it's easier to sort of like let that go now. I'm seeing the cards as 3 and 9. So 3 is all about the past, okay, and 9s are about the future. 3, 6, 9, okay, 6 is about present. So it's like the 6 is missing because you're too busy focusing on what was to realize what can be in the future. So I'm feeling that like now on Monday, the energy that like, and to help you with this is to realize that like things have to change. Okay, things have to change to progress forward. Sometimes that can be careful and hard, like I said. But once you come into your heart space and you ask yourself, is this really my truth? Is this really what I want? Is this truly my next step of the path? Is this my evolution? Is this my ascension? Whatever you want to call it. So it's like, am I willing to carry all this weight on my shoulders or on my back, or am I willing to let it go? So come Tuesday the 21st, I think it is, these are the cards we've got. So we've got building blocks and blossoming abundance. So I've been having a chat with a few people over the last few days, and basically people, from my point of view, systems have to be broken down to be built back up again. Okay, so if we don't have a solid foundation, how can we build something back up again? At the moment, the way it is, there's no fairness in the world, there's no unity in the world, and it's like those things have to come crashing down before we can build back up to create unity, to create a better life for everyone. And I mean everyone. So on Tuesday, what's being asked of you is to realize what in your world, like I said, from Monday, like needs to basically come crashing down. And that doesn't have to be That's just like I said, it could be a process of letting go of the old beliefs. It's letting go of the old systems and understanding that those systems are not basically good for people anymore. Okay, so these systems have been put in place to control us. So like, it's like that all needs to be broken down before we can build back up again. So it's about what can you do in your life then that basically you can start this foundation off for yourself and start this foundation so that you can build a better future for you, because the only people who can build better futures for themselves is yourself. Nobody else can do it for you. Stop giving your power away to other people. Stop giving your power away to the people who basically love to control. Okay. And the other one is the blossom and abundance. So the blossom and abundance is about, because you're creating that future for yourself. Can't talk. That future for yourself. It's like, actually, do you know what? I can do what I want. I can manifest anything that I want. Have you even noticed lately how quickly manifestation is taking place? And that's a big thing as well, as manifestation is like all about, anytime you speak words, anytime you have a feeling, everything, you're creating all the time, you're manifesting all the time. When people talk about the law of attraction, stuff like that, the law of attraction and the law of vibration are basically saying whatever you're putting out there, you're manifesting back into you. That's what the law of attraction is. So like, it's basically, if you are saying that you don't have this or you don't have that, you're getting more of it, because that's the vibration you're putting out. That's the way it works. So when people are like, poor me, like that, I'm like, oh, I'm struggling with this or I'm struggling with that. Yeah, it's hard, because like, don't get me wrong, we've all been there. But it's like, what are you doing to change that vibration for yourself? Because like I said, build that foundation at the bottom and you can build better things above. But the more you keep focusing on the things that you don't have, or the things that you want, or the things that you lack, or anything like that, you'll keep getting more of them. That's the way the universal principles work. Okay, so it's about building that foundation on Tuesday. And that can just be a simple step of like, okay, so these are my desires, this is what I want, and this is the 5% action I'm taking to get there. Come Wednesday, 22nd, I don't know the date, the 22nd, we have Treasure Island and the Man Holding the Heart. And they're both 9 cards. So 9 is looking to the future, like we said, 369. So this is you realizing that the journey that you've been on has been a very slow process, or feels slow. Some of you are certainly looking for love, but I feel like the heart, because I see a lot of hearts on this Treasure Island as well, just up above. Don't know, you can see that above the treasure chest, there's a lot of hearts. So it's like, you need to honor your own heart and what you love. You need to be fulfilling or filling up your cup, your emotional cup, your heart desires first. If you're looking for love, if you don't love yourself, how do you expect somebody else to love you? Because the vibration you're putting off is like that you don't love this meat suit. So how can you bring that person in? How are they expected to love you if you don't love your own meat suit? You know? So it's like, if some of you are looking for love, it's about opening up your heart. It's about opening up your heart, these desires that you want for the treasure and the goodness afterwards, all the pleasures afterwards. So your full desires. Okay, so talking about the 369 is like basically the 6 living in the present moment. What I'm getting to tell you then is, obviously the 369 process is not about writing 3 things down and then 6 things down. It's not about that. The 3s are about our beliefs that we've had from the past, what was inbred into us. And it's like the infinity symbol, okay? So what we're bringing in, these 3s from the past, these beliefs from the past are coming into the present and creating our future, the 9. That's the way it works. So our beliefs create our outcome. So when we're talking about the things that were lacking in the past, and we're still talking about those things, we're bringing them into the present, the 6, and we're then creating that for our outcome on the 9. That's the way it works. So this 9 is like, you need to start thinking now, basically, what was my belief around love? What's my belief about the prosperity that I want? What's my belief around the journey that I've gone on and the things that I've experienced in my life? Where am I right now? Because this is your 3 as well, because it starts again. So your beliefs of today. So if you change those beliefs from the 3 in the past, you're changing them into the 6, you can change your beliefs now and tell yourself a new story. And this is what you're being asked, because you can have the love, you can have the prosperity, you can have it all. And Wednesday's the day to realise that. So like, once you start building those blocks, the foundation, you're realising, actually, this is actually pretty good. I can do this. I can do this. I have the capability of doing and having anything that I want. Will it be a slow journey? Possibly. But do I need to look to the past to heal that past, to sort of like work on those belief systems? Definitely. Those are the things that you have to do. So come Thursday, which is the 23rd, I think, 23rd, we've got exchanging gifts and envy. Okay, so when I pulled these out to begin with, the first thing that came to my mind was there's going to be people who are going to be a little bit envious of you, because they can see that you're working on yourself. They can see that you are basically doing the things to have all your desires come true, and they're going to want to start looking up, or they're going to look up to you. They're going to start following you. They're going to start asking you questions about, how did you do that? This is what I'm feeling Thursday's about. And it's like, I feel like we've all been stuck in that past, the dark area. We've all been stuck in this dark area here, and we can see that there's light ahead of us. We can see all the great things ahead of us. And it's like, you're being asked to share those, exchanging gifts. Start sharing those with the world. Where have you come on your journey? What can you do? What have you overcome? Because there's people, like I said, who need your story. People who need to know what you've gone through. It's like this ballerina I see there. It's like, you've literally, when you look at a ballerina dancing, it's like this, it's just beauty and awe, isn't it? It's just like, how do they do that? Like standing on their tippy toe. I know they have the things in their shoes, but like, how do they do it? Like for, I don't know, a couple of hours while they're doing a show or something. And it's like, this is what people are going to do with you on Thursdays. Like, they're going to look to you and go, how did you do that? How? And it's just about you then starting to share your story. If you want to do it publicly like this, that's up to you. If you want to do it like on one-to-one basis or whatever, it's your story, it's your journey. That's up to you. But I feel like on Thursday, there are going to be people like either in awe or a bit jealous, to say like, and what you've got to remember about jealousy and stuff like that is that that's about them. Okay? It's not you. If you were jealous of someone else, then it is on you. But if they're jealous of you and where you've come from, that's because they're too scared to actually go ahead and do what you've done. But they'll come to realise, like I said, that like when you start showing others and they're doing it, they'll come to realise that they've made a mistake, and they'll come back. And that's okay. You do you, basically. Okay, so Friday the 24th, the days, I tell you, I can't even count. 24th, we've got these two cards, the loyal heart and the deceit. And this is what I'm saying, like the overall energy is like, there will be people around that like don't resonate with you anymore. There'll be people around that you're being asked to go and find the people who resonate with you, okay? Don't overthink it. But come Friday, what I'm feeling is that, like, because the two cards, there's a 7 and an 8 card, and basically to me, that is like, everything is a reflection of you. I see this loyal heart and the heart below. Everything is a reflection of you. So if you believe that these envious people, these deceitful people, are you, then that's something within you that you have to work. You have to work on. But I feel like because you are so loyal and you open your heart up to everybody, you will attract in the people who don't like what you're doing and they'll try to sabotage it. That's what I'm feeling. And it's how you react to that will be your outcome. Everything is like a reaction as well. It's like, so if I'm like taking that on board, like, oh my God, why is this person doing this to me, blah, 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 and like carrying on the story, then there's something within you that you need to look at. But if there's people out there, because I mean, listen, I'd done a few shorts on TikTok and things like that, and like the thing, I mean, it wasn't horrible things. It was like, I love your smile, I love this, I love that, and it's like, that's not what I want to hear. But why? What's wrong with like my smile? What's wrong with this? But it's like, to me, it was a case of like, they just want recognition for themselves. And my channel is not about that. Mine is about helping people to grow and evolve. And it's like, but if they want to tell me I've got a nice smile, why was I getting worried about it? Why was I getting upset about it? Will it stop me from moving on in my life? No. It did for a bit. I'm not going to lie, it did. But I had to go work on that. I had to go figure out why. Because we don't like taking compliments. We don't like people saying, actually, you're really good at that. Until you overcome the confidence piece, until you overcome whatever belief you've had from the past about you being seen and heard, because that's what it's about. So on Friday, you're being asked to, I suppose, be aware. You are going to, don't change who you are. You need to be authentically you. Be authentically you. And that comes from your heart space. So it's like, stay loyal and stay true to your own heart space. If there are people around you who are trying to sort of like dig at you, make like gestures that don't fit or whatever, do you know, stay true to you. If your path is to continue to evolve and to get all your desires in this world and beyond, then don't let them haters, don't let them people who are like trying to hurt you get to you. It's like you being that bigger person and also not fighting back. Just, it is what it is, you know. They are who they are. I am who I am. Okay, and if I am who I am, nobody can get through that. Okay, come Saturday we've got the 25th, I think. 25th. 25th. The cards, flexible, and we've got the throat chakra. That's like in my throat. The 5th chakra with Archangel Gabriel. There's, because I'm looking at this for the weekend as well, so the Sunday there as well, it's like, you can go one of two ways. That's what I'm feeling with that flexible card. You can go one of two ways. You can go in, and I'll show you the Sunday cards because they're probably like, if you look at that happy and then a storm warning, it's like on Saturday there's a choice to be made. There's something that you probably have to project out of your voice or out of your throat that doesn't necessarily, there's one or two ways you can do it. You can be in that horrible like full force and like you're getting my attack, or you can do it in a loving caring way. But I feel like there's something that needs to be said that, like I said, can come Sunday, can lead to either a positive outcome, I suppose you could say, or you going around in circles in this whirlwind going, why did I say it like that? As we all do after the fact. So it's like on Saturday then, it's about being more present and being aware of what's being said to you, and before you react, what will I say that is going to come across? Because don't forget, if you react in that negative way, it just means that they've literally got to you. They've got to you, which means there's something inside you with that you've been triggered by that you need to fix or heal or like transmute, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, come Saturday, there's going to be a conversation, I'd say, that don't overthink it. I'm going to say there now because I see the flexible like going around in circles. It's like, don't overthink it. Be aware of what's being said If you don't want to say anything about it, then don't. You're better to be silent rather than to be, until you can say it in the right way that's not triggering you straight away. So it's about being in that present moment. That is basically, you're aware of what you're saying and what you're thinking before it actually comes out of your voice. Because I'd say Saturday is going to be the day that you go, bleh. Yeah, all over the place with your words. Okay, like I said, Sunday then we've got the happy and we've got the storm warning. So like I said, there's a choice. We all have a choice. All have a choice in our life. So the choice in this one is, what way do you want to live your life? Do you want to live your life by fulfilling all your desires? Or do you want to get caught up in the whirlwind of like all the BS that's going on? Your choice. I feel like once you make a choice of the happy, it's like I see the keyhole or the lock, or see the keyhole there. It's like once you unlock your desires, unlock what your potential for your future, it's like you'll be floating on air. It's like you'll be like, woo, like having fun at the circus or whatever, or like in the fun fair. Or you can go the other way and decide, like, actually, shoot, I shouldn't have said what I said, and keep your mind going round and round and round. Everything's a choice. The choice is on you for that one. That's your weekly update for the 20th of October up to the 26th. Like, share, subscribe for me, thanks. I'd be so grateful. If there's anything that you want me to talk about, as in like, do like pick a cards or future readings, like moon readings or anything like that, let me know in the comments. I'd be so grateful. But yeah, have a great week and I'll chat to you soon. Bye.